Hello everyone and welcome. A few weeks back, I did a review of a smart door lock that a buddy of mine purchased for a property that he was renovating. I thought it was a useful product, so I decided to share it with you guys. After doing that review, I started thinking that I can't very well tell you guys if this is a good product or not if I'm not using one myself on a regular basis. So I decided to get one of these smart door locks for myself so I can do some long-term testing and honestly be able to tell you if these are good products to own or not. That is why I got this smart door lock that we'll be looking at today from Elemake. This smart door lock has many features that the other door lock did not have, and I think it also answers some of the security questions that were raised by some of the viewers about the security of that previous door lock. This company is also located in North Carolina for those of you that are concerned about security with products that are made overseas. So let's unbox this product and see how it performs. But before we do that, if you enjoy watching honest tool and product reviews plus helpful DIY projects, hit that subscribe button so you get notified every time I produce another product review video or DIY video. Alright, let's take a look at this guy right here. This is a shot of the box for you. Let's open it up and see how this guy performs. Alright guys, so when you unbox this puppy, this is everything you get. Now this is the Elemake 4-in-1 Smart Door Lock System, available on their website, link in description below. At the time of making this video, this unit retails for $125.99. And if I happen to come across any discount coupons, I'll be sure to put it in the description down below, so check that out first before you do anything. You might save yourself more money. So what do you get when you unbox this guy? Well, you get the door lock assembly itself. It's all pretty much pre-contained right there. Get the owner's manual that tells you everything about the unit, how to install it, get it set up, programmed, all that kind of good stuff. I suggest you read through it, but I am going to cover some of it right now. You get the strike plate and the hardware to install all this, and you also get a USB cable, which I'll explain for in a little bit, and you get some physical keys. Yes, physical keys, which a lot of these digital door lock systems do not bring keys. This one actually does. Very convenient for you guys that want a physical analog way to be able to get into your property. And you get some gloves to be able to keep your hands clean while you're doing the installation. Now this guy comes with a 5-year warranty, so any trouble whatsoever, contact Elemake, they'll take care of you. The dimensions on this guy are pretty much the same as a standard door lock, nothing different to see here. And this guy comes with 4 different features as far as locking and unlocking. It comes with fingerprint, password, phone app, or the keys, as I mentioned before. Now, one thing that I will note is that I suggest for your use, if you're going to be using this for different people to access your property, maintain the keys only for yourself and family members. If you want to give access to anybody else, like tradesmen or workers, any of that kind of stuff, use either the fingerprint, the password, or the phone app, because those can be erased, deleted, and gotten rid of in just a matter of seconds, where the key is much harder, where you have to rekey the lock system. So I don't suggest you give that to anyone else, only keep it in your family members, people that you can trust, and you won't have to go through the trouble of rekeying this guy. Now this guy has some nice security features that I'll explain a little bit later on, but one of the things is that pretty much the batteries are on the inside, where some of them actually put the batteries on the outside. Access to the lock system and everything is on the inside, so all the installation, resetting, all the different functions you take care of through the inside instead of the outside of the door lock. Some people had a problem with that on the previous one that I looked at, so this one addresses that issue. This door also comes with the automatic relock feature. In other words, when you open the door, you walk in, let the door close behind you, it automatically locks itself. You don't need to worry about locking it. It's automatically built in. It's a default method. You can always turn that off if you don't want to do that in the settings of the phone app. Just communicate with it, have it not lock itself, and you'll be all set to go. This unit has convenient well-lit numbers on the front of it that we'll be looking at in a little while when I have it all set up, but it does have number access on the front of it that you can use for passwords. You can create different passwords so different people can have access to your property. You can also create temporary passwords that only have a one-time use. That way, when you have a tradesman or something like that come into your property, they only have one chance of getting in. Once they do their work and they walk out, that's it. The door automatically clears the code and you have nothing more to worry about. That's what I was talking earlier about how easy it is to set up codes to let people into your property and then erase them later when you're done. No need to worry about it. A key is much harder to rekey. You can also have fingerprint access to different people that you want to allow access to your property. And again, those can be allowed to have multiple access or limited access as well. And you can also unlock the property remotely from anywhere in the world using the phone app. That's very convenient if you forget that you had an appointment with someone, they show up at your property to do some work and you're not there, you can use the phone app to let them in, and then a door locks itself when they're leaving. The lock can also be controlled by Alexa or Google Assistant, so that's very convenient right there. The phone app also maintains a log file of everyone that accesses your property so you can see who came in, who went out, and at what time. So that way you can see if there's any funny business going on. The unit is made from a corrosion-resistant zinc alloy, which makes it very durable and should maintain its beautiful appearance even outdoors and in all sorts of weather. This unit comes with a very easy installation, which I'll explain in a moment. And one thing I'll say also is that this company has very quick shipping. I ordered this unit during the holiday season and I got it in just a couple of days, so that's very, very quick right there. So this unit has a great looking modern design that will blend in with just about any application that you want to use it for. Use it to secure your home, your office, your bedroom, apartments, garage, storage room, basements, or just about any application. So let's get this guy set up and see how it performs. Alright guys, so let's take a little closer look at the lock system itself, because I'm going to install it in just a moment, but once I'm installing it, you won't be able to see up close all the little features that it has and so forth. First of all, let's look at the strike bolt, and you can see the strike bolt itself that basically it is adjustable to 2 3/4 and 2 3/8, the most common door sets that you're going to find. So you can adjust it to whatever your door set is like. And one thing I noticed is that this unit is very nicely lubricated. You can see a lot of grease packed in there. And that's very nice. It gives you for a nice smooth operation of the lock set itself, which if you go to the store and you buy yourself a quick set or a Schlage or something like that, you're never going to see that kind of lubrication. So that kind of surprised me right there. That's very nice that they went that extra step. Now let's see, as far as the inside lock set, this is what you would see inside your house or property, wherever you put it. This is the inside part of it right there. And there's a couple of screws right there that obviously close this up securely. This is where the batteries go in, not on the outside, they go on the inside of your property. Now, one thing also that's very convenient about this unit is that the reset button is right there. For some of these door locks, the reset button is hidden. You have to remove flaps, all sorts of stuff. This one is very convenient. It's right there. And no, if you're concerned, you're not going to hit this with your hand because the reset button is recessed. I don't know if you can see it there. You have to take a pin and push that in for a few seconds, and then it'll beep telling you that it reset itself back to default. So it goes back to factory standards if you need to do that. There is no way I cannot touch that with my finger. You have to press something in there, and then it's a couple of millimeters below the surface, so there's no way you would ever touch that. Now, as far as the batteries go, you take off that cover, and all your batteries go in there, and the installation and so forth, the screws and so forth go in here as well. So it's very secure from the outside, and there's no screws to see on the outside of the set either. No matter what, it's a nice clean installation. Everything is inside here. You don't see anything ugly on the outside, giving it a very nice finish. As you can see, there's no holes on the outside of it. When you put that cover back on here, it gives you a nice clean finish right there. So now let's look at the outside part of it. This is what you would see outside your property. Again, no screws, holes, or anything to see. Obviously, you want it to be secure. This right here is your fingerprint sensor, where basically if you want to get in, you use that, and bam, any finger that you want to use, you set up your fingerprint, and that's your fingerprint sensor right there. On the front here, you can't see it right now because I don't have any batteries in it, but this will light up with a number set, just like your phone pad. A number set right there, which you can use that to input your password, and that way you can get in. On the bottom of the set is where you have your key. You put your key in there, turn it, and that's how you get in. So if you're looking at it from the top, that's all you see. Nobody would know that underneath it is where you put your key, so nobody's going to know that that's there. And this right here is your USB connector, because that works as a backup. If for some reason you let the batteries die, because it does have an indicator telling you in the phone app that your batteries are getting low. But if for some reason you ignore it and you let it go all the way to where the batteries die, you can plug into here with a USB, plug in a power bank or something like that, and you can temporarily power up your lock so you can get back in. Now, in some units, that's very important. In this unit, I don't think it's really that important because you have a key. The key will work no matter what, even if the batteries are dead. But if for some reason you forget your key and you want to get back in and the batteries are dead, use a power bank and power it back up temporarily, and that way you can get back in with your fingerprint, passcode, whatever you want to use. So there you have it. Very, very convenient, attractive little unit right there. So let's get this guy set up and we'll see how it works. Alright guys, so here we are setting up the door lock set on a mock-up door that I have here for you guys. Same as I did with the previous review of one of these products. I have a mock door here, easy for you guys to see exactly what I'm doing. Anyway, so I'm not going to show you a full installation process on this because this is a review video, not an installation video. If you have any concerns and you really don't know how to install these guys, I'm going to make a separate video, a full-blown installation video showing you start to finish how to install door sets, door locks, deadbolts, all that kind of stuff. That's going to be a total DIY video, exactly how to do that. Once I finish that, I will put a link up in the corner of this video, and that way you can go find that video and see exactly how to do that. So once you see the link up in the corner, click that link, go see the other video, and that way you'll get a full walkthrough exactly how to install these guys. Anyway, so let's continue on with this one. But one thing I wanted to point out before I install this back door knob on it right there is that these guys also have a lot of lubrication on the door handles themselves, as you can see right here in the inside. And a lot of lithium grease and so forth installed in there for very nice operation. Good lubrication that should make this guy work very nicely for quite a long time. And that's very rare. You normally don't find that attention to detail in most of these doorknobs. Anyway, so all we have to do now is basically install this back part. And the only thing you need to worry about is putting this little wire inside here and letting it go through there. That's the only thing you need to do. And that is for the reset button. Then you line up the holes right here and you just tighten up the screws and you're good to go. And that's it. And there you have it. The door set is now installed with the batteries and everything inside, and we're ready to continue. Alright, so here we are looking at the front of the door lock, and if you want to see the numbers, all you do is wipe your hand across it, and there you go, the numbers show up. And that is your keypad right there for entering your passcode. Let me turn off the lights and we'll see exactly how well this looks in full darkness. Even in broad daylight, I mean, I have all the lights lit up in here, you can see how well it looked. Let's see in full darkness how this looks. And there you have it. You can see in full darkness how easy it is to see those numbers, and you can enter your passcode and get in through that door. Alright guys, so here we are looking at the app, and I set it up right there. I basically just got it started right now. I paired the two devices, and as you can see, you can do everything right there in the app. And you can see right here at the bottom where you can have member management, unlocking records, smart linkage, the settings, all that kind of stuff. And it shows you right there the batteries I put in are not that good. It's telling me I have a low battery warning. So that's what I mentioned previously, that it will tell you when your batteries are running down. So that's not a big deal. And you can see right here, it's very easy right on top to lock it or unlock it. As you can see right here, when I turn it, it will turn, but the strike bolt will not turn. So you can see right now, it is locked. It is not doing anything. But once I call this up, I can just press and hold like it says, and it will unlock it. And there you see, it's unlocked. Now when I turn it, it actually works for only one time. You turn it, you get in, and it locks itself right behind you. So you can't mess around with it. It only gives you one chance to get in, and it locks itself again because I have it set to default right now. So let me show you again. If you're going to set it, you unlock it, you get in, and then you're inside and it locks itself. So that little light right here tells you when it's green, it's unlocked. When it's off, it's locked again. You see? It's locked all over again. So that's very convenient to use the phone app to be able to unlock it. And you can go into the settings in the app right here, and you can set up Alexa, Google Assistant, all that kind of stuff. All right, so another function you can do with this guy, like I said, is the fingerprint management. And one of the good things is when you press the fingerprint there, it all lights up for you, so you can see easily what's going on. Anyway, so in the app right here, as you can see, you have fingerprint management, password management, or temporary passwords. That way you can control everything right from the app. So let's go in here and control the fingerprint management. I'm going to set up my own fingerprint right now. And you have right there, add fingerprint. Let's go through and do that. So then that screen shows up, and then we just start doing that process right there. It says starts capturing, and we start doing that. There you go. So now I have to go ahead and do that 6 times for it to record my fingerprint. And there you go. I did it 6 times, and it showed that it captured my fingerprint. So we're all set and ready to go. All right, so we got the fingerprint already programmed into it. Let's test it right now and see how it performs. When you arrive at the door and it's dormant like this, it's turned off, you need to turn it on first before you can give it a command. So to do that, you either swipe your hand in front of it or touch the pad right on top. Either way, it'll turn blue, telling you it's ready to accept your command. And then once you put on your fingerprint, passcode, whatever, it turns green, telling you it's ready to open. So let's wake it up. It's blue now. Put my fingerprint on it. See, it's green, ready to open. Turn it, you see it open, let it go, it locks itself again. All right, guys, so let's go through and set up a temporary password, and that way we can see how the password works and the temporary passwords will work. So let's get that set up. So all you do is open up the app, and you see right there, temporary passwords. You go into that, and you have one-time password, periodic password, all sorts of different things you can select on there. Very easy to do. Let's go with a one-time password. Let's get that guy set up. You click add, you do that, and then you can enter the code right there, or you can generate randomly. So I'm going to do my own. And then you do 6 different numbers, add that up there, click OK. Then you have to set the expiration time right there. Let's do that, click OK. And that'll expire in about an hour from now, so that's no big deal. That's good enough for me. So let's do that right there. All you do is click save, and you're good to go. All right, so let's try that out and see how it performs. Turn it on. And there you see it's unlocked. And there you can get in. That's a temporary number right there. You can use it for 1 hour. That's it. And since that was a one-time use password, let's see how it works. Let's go back again and see how that works. Wake up the lock again, and we try it again. And you see it doesn't work. Doesn't want to accept it anymore. So that one-time password was only for one time. You can't use it anymore. So that's very convenient right there. Very nice and secure. All right, guys, there you have it. A review and demonstration of the 4-in-1 smart door lock from Elemake. I think this is a really great door lock. It is much better than the one my buddy got a few months back. This lock has more features, more management options, it's more secure, and has a physical key, which I think is a big plus. I'm an old-fashioned guy that likes a mechanical backup device instead of just relying on electronics. All these features in a very attractive and affordable package. Easy to install and easy to set up, as you saw in the video. Check out the link below for more details. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye for now.